Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Infinity Dove Tarot and Dowsing. My name is KEIRSTIN. Today I wanted to do an update on Huda, Mustafa, and Louis Russell. Apparently there's rumors going around that they're broken up. There's rumors going around that they're talking marriage and kids. So I wanted to look into the cards and see what's going on in their relationship and just give you an update, okay? So the breakup rumors have been flying, especially after Louis dropped his custody case against his baby mama, Nicole. But Huda got on TikTok immediately afterward and shut it down. She said that her and Louis were just staying private. They're not broken up. She threw up some skull emojis for the haters. And so I guess officially they're still together. That's the implication. Then there's the restraining order. That's real. Nicole Oliveira, Louis' ex, was granted a temporary restraining order against Huda back in March. Nicole said Huda was making terrifying threats, showing up at her building at 1:30 a.m. in the morning, even threatening to jump off buildings. And now Huda has to stay 100 yards away from Nicole and her son. There's also the ducking and dodging. Nicole's legal team is trying to push things forward. But Huda has been slippery and hard to find. And lastly, Huda and Louis went on the Unwell Winter Games. I didn't watch it. And they talked about, I heard that they talked about marriage and babies. So it's really who knows what with these two. So today I'm asking 4 questions of the cards. Are Huda and Louis broken up or still together? Is Huda actually avoiding being served legal papers, or is she preparing for a fallout that she isn't showing to the public? Will Huda ever get served? And is there a genuine future here? Or is this marriage talk just a distraction from all the other things that are going on in her life, like the legal implications that she's running from? So first question, are the rumors true? And are Huda and Louis broken up, or are they still together? The first 2 cards that fell out together is Trap and Bag Lady. Now, Trap shows a woman wound up in a spider web, completely bound, arms behind her, mouth covered. The key words are feeling powerless, overbearing, possessive, and wanting to have control. And to be honest with you, this card feels like Huda's personality. A little bit unhinged, right? A little bit. And that possessive, controlling energy that she harnesses. I believe she wants to have him on lockdown. That's why Trap is what fell out. The Bag Lady shows a woman at a bus stop, surrounded by luggage, labeled ego, negativity, failures, anxiety, fear, pride. So this is someone carrying a massive amount of emotional baggage, someone stuck in their past, someone holding a grudge, someone refusing to let go. So to answer the question, are they broken up? I would say no, they're still holding on, or someone is still holding on, but it's not a healthy hold. One or both of them is refusing to let go, even though the relationship feels confining. So I asked the cards, well, why are they still holding on? And I got the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Page of Cups. A lot of emotions here. And a lot of idealistic emotions, not really grounded. So this Knight of Cups is Louis, I feel. This is the lover card, the romantic, the one coming in with an offer, a proposal maybe. Perhaps those rumors are true. And an emotional commitment is being offered. To the Queen of Cups here, who is reversed. This is Huda. And we know that when the Queen of Cups is reversed, she's not sound, she's unstable emotionally. She's moody and manipulative. She's not grounded in herself. The Page of Cups is a young girl. It could represent a baby or a pregnancy. Could represent Huda's child, her daughter. My intuition is screaming that Huda is trying to get pregnant to trap Louis. And the Page of Cups next to the trap is not a coincidence. I feel like Huda is using the oldest move in the book to lock him down. And Louis, this Knight of Cups, is emotionally invested enough to where Huda thinks this will work. And he may even be proposing or seriously talking marriage and kids with her, which would line up with the Unwell Winter Games interview. But you know what? Huda's music is about to come out, and I feel like she's going to be going somewhere. And I feel like she's going to rise in her career with her music, and it's going to be giving her leverage. So she's holding on to Louis now because the relationship gives her relevance, gives her a storyline. As she's trying to launch her music. And he's holding on, right? Because he's emotionally attached. And maybe he doesn't see the manipulation for what it is. Maybe he does. I think they're both players, in a sense. So, I believe they're still together, and they're still holding on. There are promises of a future, but they're dreams, right? And who knows if he's telling the truth. Sometimes the Knight of Cups is just saying what you want to hear to appease this Queen of Cups, who can be unbalanced emotionally at times. Nothing against Huda, I'm just telling you what the cards say. Okay, I'm just reading the cards. I'm a card interpreter. That's what I do. All right. The next question, is Huda actually avoiding being served papers, legal papers, or is she preparing for a fallout she isn't showing the public? And the card that came out is unfaithful. As you can see, there's a man here putting his wedding ring in his back pocket secretly, so whoever he's talking to doesn't see, or whoever he's about to approach doesn't see. And it says in the keyword self-explanatory. Excuse my nails. My dog broke off my nail the other day. I haven't had a chance to get it fixed. So, I clarified this, and I got the Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Coins. The Ace of Swords is the legal paper themselves, sharp, cutting truth coming to the surface. The Page of Wands is the messenger, the person who's serving, trying to serve her. And the Nine of Pentacles shows, I believe this is Huda, a woman walled off in her garden, self-contained and not making herself available. So yes, she's avoiding being served. That story is true. The unfaithful card tells me that there is deception at the core of this. She knows what she did, and she's hiding behind her walls, her lifestyle, her gated access. And the Nine of Pentacles is her using her own resources and privacy to stay untouchable. She's not preparing for fallout publicly because her entire strategy is to look like nothing is wrong. Told you she's manipulative. Oh, and everything I say here today is alleged. It's for entertainment purposes only. Tarot is for entertainment purposes only. We're dealing with public figures. Everything I say is alleged. And my own opinion, my own interpretation, please form your own. So there could be a second layer here, though. The Nine of Pentacles can mean that she has hired her own legal team and is quietly building a defense while the public sees nothing. But she is dodging the server, yes. But behind the scenes, she could be lawyering up. So she's not as unprepared as she looks. So I asked, well, will Huda ever get served? And I got 3 cards: Shook Up, Eagle Eye, and Head Honcho. Shook Up shows a woman peeking through closed blinds, scared, nervous, worried, paranoid. She knows she's at fault. She knows the legal fallout could be serious. Eagle Eye shows a woman in the bushes with binoculars, collecting information, keeping tabs, monitoring social media. So Nicole's team, Louis' ex, is watching Huda, watching for her, and they're not letting up. I feel like Head Honcho represents Nicole, this woman in the high-rise office, feet on the desk, smoking a cigar. It's the power structure, it's the authority, it's someone who's taking charge. And I feel like Nicole is not backing down, and she will not drop the charges. No matter how long Huda stalls. Next question. So I believe she's gonna eventually be served, and they're not gonna let up until she gets served. So that hopefully that answers that question. Next question: is there a genuine future ahead for Huda and Louis, or is this marriage talk just a distraction from the legal situation or life itself? I don't know. And I got a strange card. I got Trippin', right? This is my crash out card. A woman, she's tossing her boyfriend's clothes out the window through onto the street. It's someone with irrational behavior, overreacting, overthinking, and going overboard. These are traits of the Queen of Cups reversed. And I clarified this Trippin', with the Six of Wands, the Hermit reversed. I'll let you see it upright. It shows a woman, her head is engulfed in light. She's holding a lantern. She's getting guidance as she walks through the night, right? There's the High Priestess and the Seven of Coins reversed. A man waiting for his harvest. So, I wanted to clarify this Trippin', what this Trippin' is, because my question was, is this marriage talk for real, or is it just a distraction, and then we see Trippin'? I feel like it is real talk, but something's going to happen that's going to blow things up. When I asked what this Trippin' card is all about, I got the Six of Wands. And see the imagery here, we got a woman here on stage. She's a musician. And she's receiving applause. She's in the limelight. She's enjoying herself. I feel like Huda's music career will take off. I have said that before. I've never heard her music. This is just the impression I get from the cards. She enjoys her moment in the spotlight. And the Hermit reverse is a refusal to go inward, to self-reflect. Isolation without growth. Reverse, upright, it's isolation with growth. Reverse is isolation without growth. So there's that. And also we have the High Priestess, which represents hidden knowledge and secrets. Next to things happening behind the scenes, happening behind the veil that we don't know about, things hidden. And the Seven of Coins reverse is a man who is realizing his investment, the seeds that he's planted, is pretty much a waste of time, and he ain't got nothing to show for it. So what do these cards mean? In one scenario, it's saying that there's no genuine future here for these two. The marriage talk is a distraction, and it will all collapse eventually, right? Because Huda's career takes off. She's not going to need Louis as much as she did before, or in the same way. And the Seven of Coins reverse tells me that Louis is going to wake up one day and realize he wasted his time, that Huda's a bad investment. This relationship won't give him what he was hoping to yield. Also, it's next to the High Priestess, there are secrets still buried. Secrets that Louis has that we don't know about. And they may come out. And when they come out, that could be when shit blows up. So I don't know when this will happen. This is in the future. Okay? I'm not putting a time frame on it. Scenario 2 here in the same, with the same cards, you know, we see Huda rising. Her music career, she's rising, and there's a dynamic shift. The Hermit reverse tells me neither of them is doing the inner work on themselves. She's chasing applause, and he's chasing control of the chaos. Neither of them is sitting down to actually build something real. So I asked, okay, well, what causes this tripping event? What causes things to collapse? Because what I'm feeling is there could be like a quiet or secret engagement that we won't know about. Because the High Priestess is privacy. Is someone being very private. So I asked, what caused this tripping event? What causes Huda to crash out and throw Louis out? Put his stuff on the street. I got the Six of Cups, the Four of Coins, and the Chariot. And this Six of Cups, we see a child, or it could be someone from the past returning. The Four of Pentacles is someone holding on tightly to money or to whatever gives them security and control. And the Chariot shows two horses, one black, one white, running free, but there's no chariot to be found, meaning the vehicle that holds this power couple together is gone. So I feel like the tripping event is triggered either by a child issue or a child entering the picture. There could be a possible pregnancy. Or it could be the situation with Louis' son and Nicole becoming a bigger issue. It may even be a secret coming out, a woman from the past resurfacing, an ex. But money's involved. Someone is holding on tightly for the financial resources, for the security, for the clout, trying to protect their assets and their investment. That sounds like Louis. And then the Chariot with no chariot tells me that they lose their direction, they split off, and they go in different directions. So here's what the cards are telling me overall. Huda and Louis are still together, but the connection is built on control, manipulation, and emotional baggage. Huda is possessive and unstable, allegedly. And there's strong indication that she is trying to trap Louis by getting pregnant. Or she's trying to get a ring on it, right? She's trying to get a ring on it. I feel like Louis is offering, he may be offering marriage, he may be offering what she wants, but he's not seeing the full picture. And if he is, that's crazy. How could he not see the full picture by now? We all see what Huda's about. So that's very strategic. And manipulative on his part as well. Now, Huda is absolutely dodging being served. She knows she's at fault. She's paranoid. She's scared. She's using her privacy and her resources to stay hidden, to stay out of touch. But I feel like Nicole isn't backing down. And she's going to stay determined until until the situation plays out. I feel like Nicole is in her power. She's watching. And she's going to get Huda served eventually. The marriage talk, I believe, is genuine. But it's not going to happen. I think it's just talk to appease the unbalanced woman. He's saying what she wants to hear, going along with it. I can't believe that he doesn't see what that leads to. But you know, I see good things for Huda as far as her career goes. It takes off, right? Look at people are cheering her. They love her voice. They love her image, her appeal. So I wish her well. I hope that does work out for her. She's got a daughter to raise. And there is something about Huda that is I don't want to use the word appealing, but something that draws you in. But once this happens, once she starts achieving some success in this area, the dynamic between them is going to shift. And somehow a secret's going to come out, right? And it may trigger this tripping event, this crash out event. It could involve children, child custody issues, or pregnancy. I'm keeping the energy open. I'm just reading the energy. We'll see how it plays out. Money's involved. Someone's holding on tight. They're possessive. This is my investment. I'm not letting go. That's Louis. He's not letting go of Huda. He's invested in this. But he's going to find out the investment was bad. And the dynamic is going to shift. And she's going to be the one to throw him out in the end. Pretty, pretty girl, pretty girl. Interesting. I feel like the relationship will end. They're moving forward in a crazy way without a serious plan, and it's bound to get them in trouble. Feel like Louis gonna end up realizing that he wasted his time. I mean, you didn't waste your time, Louis. You got your name out there. People know who you are. Any press, even negative press, is any. What did they say? Any press is good press. Any publicity is good publicity. So my prediction is this. I feel like Huda will be served in the next few months. Nicole's team is just way too determined to hunt her down. Around the same time, Huda's music will probably be released, and her career will take a step up. There will be new interest in her from a new angle, and that's going to shift her priorities. There may be a pregnancy rumor or child-related situation, or someone from Huda or Louis' past will resurface and trigger a major blow-up. Their engagement or plans to marry will be kept private. We may never officially know about it. But if we do, there'll be a public fallout. I feel like the marriage and the baby talk is not going to lead to an actual marriage. I feel like the relationship will end with Louis walking away, feeling disappointed in what he was able to extract. And Huda will pivot hard into her career to distract from the fallout. So that's what I have for you guys. But food for thought, you know, something to consider. Let's look at this combination again. This Knight of Cups, this Queen of Cups reversed, and this Page of Cups. Louis is the knight offering his cup, offering his love, possibly offering a proposal to Huda. He's extending himself emotionally to a woman who's unwell or unbalanced. The Queen of Cups reversed is not subtle. This is an emotional manipulation card, instability, moodiness, and possessive behavior. We see it also in the Trap card. We see intention here. So here's the thing. I feel like Louis knows, he has to know, that this woman who allegedly threatened to jump off of a building, who allegedly showed up at his ex's house at 1:30 in the morning when he was present, this woman is sending him screenshots of her Uber ride to prove she's checking on him, and on her way to his baby mama house. He's not blind. He's not stupid. He sees and he knows what he's doing. So the question becomes, why is he still offering his cup? Why is he playing with this girl? And if you look at it with the Four of Coins and this tripping, the Four of Coins is someone holding on tightly to money, holding on tightly to security, holding on tightly to what they can get, to the person who gives them security, who gives them clout. So he sees what's coming for Huda's career. He sees it coming. And he wants to be and stay attached to it when it hits. Now, the Page of Cups could also represent a pregnancy that she uses to lock him in, to trap him. And he may go ahead and let that happen because a baby would tie him to her permanently, including her money and her platform. So we've got two emotional manipulators here sitting across from each other. she's manipulating him with instability, threats of self-harm, and possible pregnancy. Also, I don't doubt that she uses her fan base to manipulate him as well. And he's manipulating the situation by staying in something that he knows is toxic, but the payoff could be very good if he stays where he's sitting, if he can lock it down. So they're both trying to trap each other in a way. This High Priestess and the Seven of Coins reverse. This is hidden knowledge. He's keeping something to himself. But he's going to realize that the investment isn't going to pay off at one point. He'll realize. But I think he'll stay or try to stay. Even after he realizes this, he'll keep his realization private because Louis plays the long game. He's a long con. Wow. Eventually, once she's on top, with this Six of Wands energy, I feel like she's going to be the one to throw him out. Because this shows a woman throwing a man's clothes off the balcony into the street. So I don't believe he'll leave her. I think in the end, she's the one who's going to push him out. And what triggers that could be a self-reflection on both sides. The Hermit reverse, hidden secrets surfacing from the High Priestess, and a child custody issue or a pregnancy situation, or money tensions. Shows them going in opposite directions after some time. Because there's no vehicle in this picture to hold them together. There's no vehicle controlling the horses. Everything is moving a little bit too fast. Control is lost, and the past isn't staying buried. It may keep coming up. The past is used to control. The past is used to manipulate. The past is used to, control, manipulate, and that sort of thing. So my food for thought is that this may not be a story about a man being fooled by a manipulative woman. I think this is a story about two people using each other. And when one rises, I didn't realize you couldn't see the camera. When one rises first, they will be the first one to walk away. So whoever rises first will be the first one to walk away, but I feel it will be her. And when it crashes, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be public, and it's going to be a fallout that neither one of them can spin on TikTok. So that's just something to consider. So I hope that you enjoyed the reading and my approach to it. And if it resonated, please go ahead and hit that like button and share the video with your friends on social media. Please subscribe if you're new here. Drop a comment in the comment section or a suggestion for future reading. And remember, when I say the cards are clear, I mean the message was direct and did not require a lot of interpretation. The story told itself, and I feel the cards have been pretty clear here. So I hope that you enjoyed. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.